Gosh, I love that one. How about you, Madonna?
It was interesting.
Yes, video for you from MTV. Mark Goodman here this afternoon for JJ. I lucked out. Madonna has decided to drop by, and if JJ were on the air, he'd be doing this one.
Oh.
How are you this afternoon?
I'm very well.
We've been seeing, actually, a couple of your videos here for a while. And people may not be aware that although you were born in Detroit, you're a New York resident now, but you wound up going to England to get your first big acceptance. Why do you think?
Well, actually, I went to Paris.
Oh.
And why did I go there? Is that you're going to ask?
I was going to ask why you thought you had to go to Europe first. And
I didn't think
why?
I had to. It's just that when I first came to New York, I was a dancer, and a French record label offered me a recording contract, and I had to go to Paris to do it. So I went there. That's how I really got in the music business, but I didn't like what I was doing when I got there, so I left, and I never did a record there.
But you're real popular in England, aren't you?
Yeah, but that's just because my records have just done really well there ever since they're first released. So I have a really big following in England, but I actually started out in Paris.
Do you think that there's a difference between American audiences and ears and sensibilities and English, let's say?
Yeah.
What would that be?
Well, I think that England is a really depressed country, so they're a lot hungrier for different things, and music is really important to England. Really, I mean, I think basically if you're not a musician or an athlete, there's really not much to do for the youth in England. Seriously. And music is so important, music and fashion for them. And there's a lot more opportunities for Americans, a lot of different ways to disperse your energy, so it's a completely different attitude. Yeah.
You like it over there?
Yeah.
Also, fashion is something you mentioned fashion, and it's a big part of what's happening in music now.
Yeah.
And they just gave me the time signal. Let's talk about fashion in the next segment.
Okay.
We're going to break. We're going to pay some bills, play some video, and we'll talk about fashion and who knows what else. Maybe about this jacket with all the graffiti on it.
Okay.
More with Madonna on MTV.
That was Baby Jane by Roda Stewarta.
And that was Madonna on MTV. We were talking real briefly about fashion. You're real influenced by fashion. Fashion is important to you. Do you have fashion influences? Let's say, I don't know, maybe Vivienne Westwood.
Yeah, well, she's one of my favorite designers, actually.
Is she really?
World's End. That's a great store in England.
Yeah.
Great clothing shop. Whenever I go to England, that's where I buy all my clothes.
Are you the designer of your look, your hairstyle, the clothing?
Oh, yeah. Do you think someone else could come up with this? It's all right, you don't have to answer.
I'm going to segue right into a new project that I hear you're working on called Vision Quest.
Right.
Do you want to explain what that is and what you're doing?
Well, it's the name of a movie that Harold Becker directed. It's produced by the same people that produced Flashdance, and I'm singing 3 songs on the soundtrack. So far, I mean, who knows what it's going to be when the movie comes out. And my part in the movie is actually someone like myself, a singer in a club. So all my action takes place in a club, singing and dealing with the audience. But it's a movie about a wrestler, actually, strangely enough. It's really a good movie, though. I don't know when it's going to be out. Hopefully in August. So.
Do you have a major role in the film?
No, it's not a major role. It's a minor role.
But you will sing those 3 songs.
Yeah,
in the film?
but I'm singing like what's hopefully the theme song for the movie, and then 2 other songs, and I'm performing and dancing around, singing and stuff. So you're doing that, and in addition, you're also working on a new record now with Nile Rodgers, aren't you? Right, I just finished it.
Oh, it's completed?
Yeah, it's done.
Oh, great. When is it going to be out?
It'll be out in June, as soon as Borderline fizzles out. Oh, please. No, I'm really excited about it.
Wait, you don't want to say that you want your song to fizzle out on MTV, do you?
No, I just want to put something new out.
Okay.
You can't do that till the other stuff isn't interesting anymore.
Right. And of course, there's going to be some video from the new one, right?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, the name of the album is Like a Virgin, and that's the first single I'm releasing, and I'm doing a video to that, too.
Okay. But before we go here, you have this leather jacket that, can we get a shot of, if she holds up the jacket, can we get a shot? And I kind of like it. It's got a lot of graffiti on there, and I wanted to just sort of give America a look at this. Now, of course, I know Andy Warhol.
The front's better. The front's better.
Okay.
Turn around.
And while we're giving America a look at this, maybe you could explain. Can you see it? What does boy toy mean to you?
Well, it's my tag name. It's what I write up on walls. What does it mean? What do you think it means?
Oh, you're good at that. Just turning those questions right around. Who could design the thing? Well, boy toy is your graffiti name. You spray it on the walls around New York.
Yeah, but it also has a kind of humorous meaning to it.
Okay.
If you know what I mean.
I know exactly what you mean, Madonna.
Hey.
Be watching for the videos and for the new record. We're going to be waiting for that. Madonna on MTV, and still more video to come. Don't go away.